Well, that's nice, but it strikes me with all this information you've given me. I then ask myself, are you single?
Oh wow. Funny how
Welcome, guys. My name is Kundai, but I go by Les. Let's make money. That's how I roll. I come to you with a wonderful show as your host, Go Big or Go Home. But let me explain to you what Go Big or Go Home is. This is an open platform for everyone who wants to partake in. Even those that have succeeded can come through and share their experiences on how they have made it. And that those that want to make it, you can come out to us and we talk about it. You talk about how you want to start up your business, anything. This is the platform for you. Moving on to the next segment, I bring you a wonderful guest. You know, a show can't be a show without a guest. This guest is one powerful, beautiful, amazing. She goes by Audrey Miracle Kawundo. Come on, come on. Okay, let's go big or go home. We bring you a wonderful guest tonight, Audrey Kawundo. I don't know if you're comfortable with the full name or you have a second name.
Oh, I actually do have a second name. My second name is Miracle, but either name is fine.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Nice, nice. I'm also from Zimbabwe.
Oh,
I'm also from Zimbabwe. Yeah. So how long have you been on this island?
like it's been 2 years and a few months. I think like 2 years, 5 months thereabouts. Yeah, that's all.
How's it been for you?
It's been alright. It's been full of ups and downs, but overall it's been okay.
Okay, so which program are you doing?
I'm studying civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Yep.
So you're the future engineers, huh?
Well, yeah. I guess you can
Somehow.
say that. Yeah.
Okay, so have you ventured in any other business, to be specific?
Well, I did at some point venture into a cleaning business. I opened a company of some sort called Forbes Cleaning Services, and for some time, yeah, it was running quite well, and profits were striking and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I've been on.
Okay, so what were the struggles you faced when you opened the business?
Well, the struggle that I did face when I opened my business was lack of clients, and not only was there lack of clients, but even the clients that you get sometimes would not pay you like as much as you're supposed to be paid as a cleaner, because cleaning is not just something that you do to get like 10T or something like that. But since you're supposed to be doing your own cleaning, the fact that I'm doing my own cleaning is supposed to be like a large margin you get. So the problem was I would get clients that are offering to pay me like 50T, which is not enough. And even at that time, it still wasn't enough. So I guess the biggest challenge would be people didn't understand like how bad it is. Like I'm cleaning here and just want to pay like something so small. It doesn't make sense. Whereas in Guinea, Lefkosha, Maurusa, you find somebody being paid like $50 just to clean a 2+1, and they go. But here in Lefke, because the majority of the population was students, yeah, they weren't able to fork out that much money. So yeah, I guess that's one challenge. Another challenge would be the language barrier, the Turkish guys and stuff like that. Yeah, and another challenge would be some person will contact you under the pretext that they want to get their house cleaned, but then like that's not really what they want. So it hindered the business from moving, and yeah, many other challenges really, but I guess I could just take those.
Okay, fair enough. What about anything that made you enjoy to do the cleaning business?
Well, there's a list. Firstly, I really loved when I saw like my clients' houses clean, looking beautiful and stuff like that. I really just got satisfaction from that. And secondly, the money. As much as it wasn't enough, but still just knowing that, I've done this on my own and I've been able to secure some money to pay my bills. I've been able to get some money, to put in my savings or something like that. I really just got satisfaction and motivation from that. Also, another thing was I I sort of took it as training ground, so that like maybe at some point in life where I won't be active that much in the corporate world, maybe I can do some manual work of some sort. And basically just more skills to learn to do your own house. And I started knowing like other detergents that I never knew from before, so how things work and stuff like that. It was great. And I met great people. Honestly, the list can go on and on, but yeah, that's just that.
Yeah, it can go on and on. But moving on, is there any advice that you would have for someone that wants to do something like you?
Of course, of course. I ended up closing up this business because of reasons to do with school and stuff like that. But what I would advise somebody is you shouldn't underestimate yourself. You shouldn't like look at a stain or some place and be like, nah, I can't do this. Because when I started, I really wanted to limit myself. I was like, nah, I'll just do the dishes. It started as a dishwashing thing. And then somebody motivated me like, why are you limiting yourself? And I realized that there was a lot of self-doubt involved. So I underestimated myself and I was like, nah. Later on, of course, I shouldn't just do this. I should grow into it. And so the advice that I would give is don't underestimate yourself. Take time, you grow into it. Also, don't grow tired, because along the way, I definitely did get tired. And take some time to rest, because believe me, when the clients come flocking in, oh, they do actually. But it's important to prioritize your own rest because you don't want to get burnt out. So yeah, I think that's just some of the advice I would give a person.
You see, you hear my viewers, you really need to have some self-reflection before you start anything. You have to have no doubts at all, because at the end of the day, we all want to make money and survive in this island. So I myself, I am a businessman. That's why you're coming to my show, Go Big or Go Home. So we have you. We are here to serve you guys. But moving on, I'd really like to ask about what other things do you see yourself doing in the future?
Oh, thank you. I see myself advancing in the crochet and crafts industry. I'm good at knitting, so I see myself going there. Besides civil engineering, of course, because I'm going to become like a big engineer, even as a lady. I do realize that there's not much ladies in my field, so I really am excited to explore that. I see myself also opening something to do with food. Like, I love eating a lot, so I don't really know what it is as of yet, but I see myself venturing into that. And transport, actually, because I've got this, I don't know, my dad is somehow involved in the transport area. So like I really want to branch into that, God willing, of course. But that's just for now. I am sure that other dreams will come through. I'm sure that I will grow grow interested in other fields and stuff like that. I'm so excited for what life has to offer and what my life is going to be like. So yeah, I hope that answers you.
Well, that's nice, but it strikes me with all this information you've given me, I then ask myself, are you single?
Oh wow. Funny how that should be the question that answers. Sorry. Funny how that should be the question that comes to your mind. I feel like the question that would come to your mind is what's the motivation, behind all of this? But well, to answer that question, yes, I am single.
You see, men out here, you need to make a plan. Like, you should start submitting applications. This lady is powerful. Don't doubt this lady. This lady has a big future ahead of her. You see, so what else is it that you like to do in this moment in time besides civil engineering?
Well, right now, I just want to serve in the house of God. And of course, I did mention a crochet business.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm definitely going to venture into that more. So I think those three things, school, crochet, and God, I feel like we're sorted. For now, at least. As I mentioned, you never know what God brings before you. Like, it could be anything. So yeah.
What about a word of encouragement for someone? How you feel to get through someone who really has a heart and wants to come through and also wants to start something, because out here the people who doubt themselves, out here the people that have so big of ideas, and it really amazes me that it might look so small, but you're so creative. You look for an opportunity which may not be an opportunity to someone's eyes. And then you're like, I'll strike that thing. You see, so what word of encouragement do you have for someone?
Well, my word of encouragement to anybody really in any field is that, it takes one step at a time, one day at a time. Don't be too impatient, because mostly what happens is we want to see something that we started today flourishing tomorrow, like within the next 24 hours, something like that. We want to see a seed that we planted today already yielding fruits tomorrow. Sadly, it doesn't work like that. So just take one step at a time and don't be too hard on yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Even like the greatest people in the world have faced difficulties, but simply because you face one or three hurdles doesn't mean that you're not a great person, doesn't mean that you're not destined for greatness. So don't doubt yourself, take it one step at a time, always look to others for help, because I feel like I suffered in the area where I wouldn't look to anybody for help. I just think that I can do it on my own, and that really crippled me. But I learned from my mistakes, and here I am to tell you, you can ask for help from anybody, and you can make your life easier by doing that.
Yeah, that's nice. I would also like to add, as your host, you guys out here, you can do anything because your mind is as big as the earth. So don't limit yourself, because whatever you're gonna do, you can do it. Take the looks of Elon Musk himself. He did start small, but because of him, don't be pressured. We all have a way to do our things. We're all unique. That's why. You see, I may also want to be like Elon Musk, but I have a pattern that I need to follow. Don't limit yourself. There is time to do whatever you want to do. You see, but without the will, without the heart, you won't do anything. You need to put your heart in, and everything will work out. I would really like to thank you for coming through the show. It was such a wonderful.
I honestly would like to say it was my pleasure. I really enjoyed. Thank you so much. And on to greatness, actually. Thank you for opening this platform for everybody.
This comes to the end of our wonderful show that we have had, and it was such a thrilling, such an amazing time I spent with our guests. And if you want to get through to us, you can hit the numbers on the screen, and you can hit us on our Instagram page, Les Creative Hub, Juso Day or 5, Juso Productions on YouTube. Like and subscribe. We are here for you guys. Don't give up. We are here to push your content. We're here to push whatever idea you want to pitch. We love you guys. Signing out.